I never believed in curses, or in the idea that a place could remember what had been done to it. That changed last fall. It began with an invitation, one I should have ignored. It was late September, and my old college friend Liam invited me for a weekend camping trip deep in the Appalachian mountains. I hadn't seen him in almost 5 years. He sent a voice note. "Man, I found this old trail my grandfather used to hike, totally off-grid. It's like nature never touched it. Let's do a weekend getaway, just us and the forest." I was exhausted from my corporate job, burned out and restless. It sounded perfect. Fresh air, isolation, maybe even some nostalgia. I agreed. We met Friday morning. Liam looked the same. Scruffy beard, sun-beaten skin, that old military-style backpack he always used. But something about his eyes was off. Dark circles, twitchy, like he hadn't slept in days. "Did you bring the compass and the maps?" I asked. "Better," he said, grinning. "I memorized the whole route." That was my first mistake. Trusting him. By early afternoon, we'd left all signs of civilization behind. No signal, no trails. Just endless green and a silence so deep it hurt my ears. The deeper we went, the more wrong it felt. Birds weren't chirping, no rustling leaves, just wind, and a strange smell, like rotting wood and something metallic. Blood, maybe. "This is it," Liam finally said. "Camp goes here." We pitched our tents, built a small fire. By dusk, the temperature dropped fast, and then the screaming started. I don't mean animals. I mean human screams. Distant, drawn out, echoing between the trees like they were trapped in the wind. I looked at Liam, expecting fear or confusion, but he just stared into the fire. "They're just echoes," he said. "This place remembers." I asked him what he meant, but he didn't answer. That night, I didn't sleep. Not just because of the screams, but because I woke up twice to the sound of Liam whispering in a voice that wasn't his. And once, I swear, I saw a figure standing at the tree line. Pale, tall, and motionless. I told myself it was my imagination. But by morning, our firewood was gone, and there were wet footprints around my tent. Morning came cold and gray. The sky was blanketed by heavy clouds, casting a dim, washed-out light across the clearing. Liam was already up, staring into the trees. "I saw her," he muttered. "Saw who?" "The woman. She watches from the tree line, always from the tree line. She doesn't like fire. That's why we keep it burning." I laughed, nervously. Maybe he was messing with me. But the footprints from the night before, they were still there. Barefoot, human, too large for Liam, too wet to be a trick. As we ate breakfast, I noticed something odd. My backpack was missing. We searched the entire campsite. Gone. No tracks, no signs of an animal dragging it. Just vanished. Liam didn't seem surprised. "The forest takes what it wants," he said flatly. "Just don't let it take you." Around noon, Liam said he wanted to show me something. He led me off the invisible path, deeper into the woods, until we reached an old, rotting cabin, barely visible under layers of moss and vines. "This wasn't here yesterday," I said. "It's always here. But it shows itself when it wants." I felt sick the moment we stepped onto the porch, like the air had weight, like the cabin had been waiting. Inside, it was pitch dark. The smell was worse than before, sweet rot and wet ash. Every surface was covered in ash, like someone had burned things inside and never cleaned up. In the far corner, there was a chair, and in the chair, a journal, bound in leather, half burned, its pages curled with heat. Liam grabbed it and flipped through it quickly. "This is hers," he said. "The woman. She lived here. She was a witch. Or maybe just someone the town didn't understand. They tried to burn her alive, but she didn't die right." He handed the journal to me. The handwriting was frantic, smudged in places. One sentence was repeated on nearly every page. "The forest remembers. The forest does not forgive." Suddenly, I heard a creak from upstairs. "We're not alone," Liam whispered. We ran. That night, I begged Liam to leave. "Tomorrow," he said, "we leave at first light. But tonight, we have to stay by the fire. Don't look into the woods, no matter what you hear." I didn't want to sleep, but exhaustion won. And when I woke, I was in the cabin. Not the tent, not the clearing, the cabin. No Liam, just me, and something upstairs, walking slowly. I tried to move, but my legs wouldn't work. The footsteps stopped at the top of the stairs. And then a voice, my mother's voice, soft and sad. "Why did you leave me in the fire?" I screamed. And then I woke up, really woke up, back in my tent, drenched in sweat. Liam wasn't there, but the journal was, and it was open to a page I hadn't seen before. It said, "One always stays. The forest decides. 1T."